TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-0. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 10-8. Jay Happ was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 3-1. The Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-8. The Minnesota Twins put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-6. The Cubs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-2. The Rockies finished off a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers went deep 4 times as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. The Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And that one just missed outside. Escobar playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count to Alcides Escobar.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. With Merrifield next to hit. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 2-2 hit on the ground to third, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 13.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Salvador Perez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch right down the middle. Escobar stands at second with two gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lombardozzi fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the seventh inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Served out to left off the end of the bat, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, 1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. Shot toward right center. Orlando moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Cuthbert has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 0-1 pitch. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We played an inning, still 0-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. Olsen has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting eighth, designated hitter.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan Goins. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Now to the plate, Michael King, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Baker, comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Ryan Baker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ball 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bruce Maxwell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. He'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Alcides Escobar waits on deck. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Slider, and this is hit on the ground after short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Roberto Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Roberto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next up for the A's, Boog Powell, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the pitch. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Lombardozzi. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Gordon stands at first with 1 out. Runners going. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. If you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 popped him up. Olsen over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Ready for another chance. Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Back in standing. Into the box now, Ryan Goins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s, still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Joyce is there, and that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals are on top 1-0. Now in the box, Matt Joyce. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Fielder, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Broxton looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 11 for him on the season. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Drilled to the right side. Merrifield scoops it up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On the year, Piscotty is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Michael King looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Tries to dump this one out to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Joyce coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 KC. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On to first is Escobar, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in for Oakland, Roberto Garcia. Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
Ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And good for him. Roberto Garcia has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Steve Lombardozzi. That's lifted the other way out to left. Escobar into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Royals 3 and the A's. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Blackburn is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Goins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. There's a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. On to the. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, straightaway center field, he hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Olson.
Ready once again, Matt Olson, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Joyce, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on his horse. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Baker.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Baker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Heading after this is Broxton, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground out to short, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Alcides Escobar will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, 1 down.
Now batting, second
With Merrifield next to hit. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He's running. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Lombardozzi into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back at him and off his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Royals strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Kevin McCarthy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Striding in once again, Bruce Maxwell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. There is Escobar. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Garcia.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Merrifield brings it in, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Lombardozzi. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Oakland. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Gordon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last at bat, Nettie, the changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did. That last at bat.